Some people hurt others not by accident, but on purpose. And the scary part is they do it so smoothly that everyone thinks they are nice. These people know exactly what they are doing. They plan their moves carefully. They say things that sound sweet but leave deep cuts. They act like they care while slowly tearing down everything good in your world. And the worst part is that because they are so close to you, because they share your space and know your secrets, you trust them completely. So when they strike, it does not feel like an attack. It feels confusing. It feels like maybe you are the problem. But today, that confusion ends. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 clear signs that someone close to you is not who you think they are. These signs are not guesses or maybes. They are real patterns that evil people follow. And once you see them, you cannot unsee them. Before we dive in, I need you to do something important. Do not skip any part of this video. Every sign builds on the last one, and if you miss even one, you might miss the person who is hurting you. If you are short on time, just speed up the video to 1.5 or 2 times speed instead of jumping around. Trust me, every single second of this matters for your safety and peace. So let me tell you about something wild that happens with these people. They have a memory like an elephant, and I mean that in the worst way possible. When you tell them something personal, something that matters to you, they remember every single word. But here is the crazy part. They are not remembering it because they care. They are storing it like weapons in a closet, waiting for the perfect moment to pull it out and use it against you. Think about the last time you shared something real with someone you trusted. Maybe you told them about something that makes you nervous. Maybe you opened up about a mistake you made years ago. Or maybe you just said something silly in a moment of fun. A good person hears that and either helps you or just keeps it safe. But an evil person hears that and thinks, "Oh, perfect, I can use this later." And they do. They wait until you are around other people, maybe your friends or family, and then they bring it up. But they do not bring it up the way you said it. Oh no. They twist it. They add things you never said. They change the whole story until you sound crazy, mean, or just plain stupid. And everyone laughs or looks at you weird, and you are standing there thinking, "Wait, that is not what I said at all." But now you look like you are making excuses. You look like the bad guy. And they are sitting there with this innocent look on their face, like butter would not melt in their mouth. It is genius if it was not so evil. And here is another thing they love to do. They bring up old private conversations during arguments. You could be talking about something totally different, and suddenly they hit you with something you said 3 months ago in private. They throw it in your face to embarrass you, to shut you down, to make you feel small. And it works because you were not ready for it. You thought that conversation was safe. You thought that moment was private. But nothing is private with them. Everything you say is future ammunition. Now the really sick part is how they use your fears and insecurities. Remember when you told them you feel weird about how you look, or that you are scared you are not smart enough, or that you worry people do not really like you? They remember that. And when they want to hurt you, they go straight for those spots. They make little jokes about your appearance in front of people. They question your intelligence when you are trying to make a point. They hint that people are just being nice to you, but do not actually like you. And because these are your real fears, it cuts deep. It cuts so deep that you start to shut down. You stop talking. You stop sharing. You stop being yourself because you know that anything you say might end up as a weapon pointed right back at you. And that is exactly what they want. They want you silent. They want you scared. They want you walking on eggshells every single time you open your mouth around them. Let me paint you a picture. You tell them one day that you feel a little insecure about your weight. You are just being honest, being vulnerable. 2 weeks later, you are all hanging out with friends, and someone offers you food. This person jumps in real quick with a joke about how you are watching what you eat now. Everyone laughs. It seems harmless. But you know what just happened? They just used your private pain as public entertainment. And this is where it gets really dangerous for your mental health. When this keeps happening, you start to change how you talk. You become super careful. You think 3 times before saying anything real. You keep conversations surface level. You stop being you because being you is too risky. And that right there is emotional damage that sticks with you. You lose your voice. You lose your authenticity. You become a shell of yourself, and they are the reason why. So here is what you need to understand. Good people protect what you tell them. When you share something personal, they guard it like treasure. They never use it to hurt you.
Never.
But evil people collect what you tell them like they are building a case against you. And the fact that they do this means they never cared about you in the first place. Now here is what you do. Start being vague with them. Stop giving them real information. Keep everything surface level and boring. And here is a smart move. Test them. Tell them something fake. Make up a small story and see if it gets back to you twisted or used against you. If it does, you have your answer. This person is not safe. And once you know that, you can start protecting yourself by giving them nothing real to work with. Now, have you ever noticed someone's face when you tell them bad news? I mean, really noticed it? Most people, when you tell them something went wrong in your life, they feel it with you. Their face drops. Their voice gets softer. They want to help or at least make you feel better. But then there are these other people. These people who say all the right words, but something feels off. Their mouth is saying, "Oh no, I am so sorry that happened to you." But their eyes are saying something completely different. Their eyes have this little sparkle, this tiny bit of energy that was not there before. And if you catch them off guard, you might even see a smile they are trying to hide. A smile. When you just told them something terrible. What kind of person smiles when you are hurting? I will tell you exactly what kind. Someone who is happy that you are failing. Someone who needs you to lose so they can feel like they are winning. And that is one of the most evil things a person can be. Because it means they do not love you. They do not even like you. They are just keeping you around to feel better about themselves by comparison. Think about the last time something bad happened to you. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe a relationship ended. Maybe you failed at something you worked really hard for. Now think about how this person reacted. Did they ask you how you were doing once and then move on? Or did they ask you a million questions? Did they want every painful detail? Did they keep bringing it up over and over again, even weeks later, disguised as concern? "Oh, I was just thinking about what happened to you. Are you okay? How are you handling it?" But really, they just want to hear about your pain again because it makes them feel good. And here is another sneaky thing they do. They compare. You tell them you lost your job, and somehow the conversation ends up being about how great their job is going. You tell them your relationship ended, and suddenly they are talking about how happy they are with their partner. You tell them you failed at something, and they are right there talking about their success in that exact same area. It is never obvious enough for you to call them out, but it is obvious enough for you to feel worse than you already did. And then comes the discouragement. "Oh, you want to try again? I do not know, maybe you should just take a break. Maybe that is just not for you. Maybe you should try something easier." They do not say, "Get back up, you got this." They do not say, "Failure is part of success." They say things that make you want to stay down, because if you get back up and succeed, they lose their little happiness boost. They lose their reason to feel superior. Let me give you a real example. You lose your job. It hurts. It is scary. You are worried about money and what people will think. You tell this person, and they say, "Oh man, that is terrible." But then, almost immediately they say, I always thought that place was not right for you." And there it is. That little sentence that sounds like support but is actually satisfaction. They are telling you they saw it coming. They are telling you they knew better. And hidden in those words is a tiny celebration that they were right and you were wrong. The deeper truth here is dark. These people need you to fail. They need it. Because when you succeed, it makes them feel bad about themselves. It reminds them of what they are not doing or not achieving. But when you fail, they feel relief. They feel better. They feel like they are doing okay, because at least they are not you. That is why your losses are their wins. That is why they get energy from your pain. And that is pure evil.
So what do you do?
First, stop telling them when things go wrong. Just stop. They do not deserve to know. Keep your struggles to yourself or share them with people who actually care. Second, watch their face the next time you tell them something good. Watch how they react when you start winning again. If they cannot be happy for you, if they look uncomfortable or find ways to downplay it, you have your answer. And third, create emotional distance. They do not have to be out of your life completely, but they do not get to be close to your heart anymore. Keep them far away from the things that matter. All right, this next one is serious, and I need you to pay close attention because this is how people trap you without you even knowing it. This is the part that makes you completely alone. And once you are alone, you are easy to control. So here is how it starts. This person starts making little comments about the people you care about. At first, it sounds like they are just looking out for you. They say things like, "I do not know, your friend seems kind of fake to me," or "I do not think your family really understands you like I do," or "Did you notice how jealous that person acts when good things happen to you?" And because you trust them, you start to wonder. You start looking at your friends differently. You start questioning your family. You start seeing problems that might not even be there. And that is exactly what they want. They want you to doubt everyone except them. Now, it does not stop there. They always have a story. Every single person in your life, they have something negative to say about them. Your best friend. "Oh, they were acting weird the other day." Your mom? She is always criticizing you. Your co-worker? They are probably talking about you behind your back. And these stories come up constantly. So constantly that you start to believe that everyone around you is bad. Everyone except this one person who is always there to point it all out. Funny how that works, right? And then they take it further. They make you feel like they are the only one who truly gets you. They say things like, "Nobody understands you like I do," or "I am the only one who really cares about you," or "Everyone else judges you, but I accept you for who you are." And it feels good to hear that. It feels good to have someone who you think is completely on your side. But what they are really doing is building a wall between you and everyone else. They are making themselves the center of your world so that you depend on them completely. Here is where it gets really dirty. They create drama. They lie. They twist stories. They stir up old problems.
Let me give you an example.
You have a best friend you have known for years. This person tells you that your best friend was talking bad about you. They give you just enough detail to make it believable. So you confront your friend. Your friend has no idea what you are talking about. But now there is tension. Now there is distance. And that is exactly what this evil person wanted. They wanted to damage that relationship so you lean on them more. And if you try to spend time with other people, watch what happens. They get upset. They get cold. They say things like, "Oh, so you do not have time for me anymore?" Or, "I guess I am not important to you." Or they just give you the silent treatment until you feel guilty and come back to them. They punish you for having other relationships. They punish you for not making them your entire world. So what happens over time? You lose your support system. You stop talking to your friends as much. You drift away from your family. You stop going out. You stop connecting with people. And suddenly, you are alone with this one person. And now you are trapped. Because if you try to leave, where do you go? Who do you turn to? They made sure you have nobody left. That is the goal. That is the evil plan. Isolation gives them complete control over you. And the damage from this is massive. Without other people in your life, you have no reality check. You have no one to tell you that what is happening to you is not normal. You have no one to help you when things get bad. You are stuck. So here is what you need to do right now. Reconnect. Reach out to the people they pushed away. Call that friend you have not talked to in months. Visit your family. Rebuild those bridges. And when you do, verify their stories. Ask those people directly if they said the things this person claims they said. I promise you, most of the time it was a lie. And watch what happens when you start rebuilding other relationships. If this person panics, if they get angry, if they try even harder to pull you back, that is your confirmation. They do not want you to have other people in your life because other people threaten their control over you. So take your power back. Surround yourself with people who actually love you. And watch how fast this evil person loses their grip. Now this sign right here is one of the most dangerous ones you need to understand. This is the one that makes you feel like you are losing your mind. This is the one that makes people think you are crazy when you try to explain what is happening to you. So listen carefully, because this lesson could save your entire life. This person has two faces, two completely different versions of themselves, and they switch between them so smoothly that it is scary. In public around other people, they are amazing. They are charming. They are kind. They are helpful. They are funny. Everyone loves them. People talk about how lucky you are to have them in your life. They volunteer. They help neighbors. They show up for people. They say all the right things. But then you get them alone, behind closed doors, and they become someone else entirely.
Cold.
Mean.
Cruel.
Critical. Hurtful. They say things to you that would shock anyone who knows their public version. They treat you in ways that would horrify the people who think they are so wonderful. And this creates a nightmare situation for you. Because when you try to tell someone how they really are, nobody believes you. Everyone thinks you are exaggerating. Everyone thinks you are the problem. Everyone thinks you are being dramatic or sensitive or just trying to make this perfect person look bad. And that makes you feel crazy. It makes you doubt yourself. It makes you wonder if maybe you are the problem after all. Let me show you how this works in real life. In public, they defend everyone. Someone says something mean about a coworker, and they jump in to defend them. Someone criticizes a friend, and they are right there saying, no, they are a good person. But in private, they tear you apart. They criticize everything about you. Your looks, your intelligence, your choices.
Your dreams. Everything.
In public, they take credit for things you did. You worked hard on a project, but they tell everyone it was their idea. You came up with a solution, but they present it as their own. But when something goes wrong, when something fails, suddenly it was all you. They make sure everyone knows you are the one who messed up. And here is the part that should make your blood run cold. They are doing this on purpose. They know exactly what they are doing. They are building a perfect public reputation so that if you ever try to expose them, if you ever try to leave, if you ever try to tell the truth, nobody will believe you. They are creating witnesses to their goodness so that your word means nothing against theirs. They are setting up a trap, and you are standing right in the middle of it. Think about this example. They volunteer at church every Sunday. Everyone at church thinks they are a saint. They smile. They hug people. They pray out loud. They talk about love and kindness. But at home, they scream at you. They call you names. They tell you that you are worthless. They make you feel like nothing. And if you tried to tell anyone at that church what really happens, they would never believe you. Because how could someone who does so much good be capable of such evil? But that is the point. The public goodness is the disguise. The private cruelty is the truth. And this does serious damage to you. It makes you question reality. It makes you doubt your own memory. It makes you think maybe you are seeing things wrong. Maybe you are too sensitive. Maybe you are the crazy one. And that is called making you question your sanity. And it is abuse. Pure and simple. So what do you do about this? First, document everything. Write down what they say and do in private. Keep dates and details. If it is legal where you live, record conversations. You need proof because your word alone will not be enough. Second, trust your gut over their public image. I do not care how many people love them. I do not care how perfect they seem. You know what you experience behind closed doors. That is the truth. Third, find one person you trust completely and tell them everything. Not everyone. Just one solid person who you know will believe you and support you. You need at least one witness to your reality. And understand this. Their public image is not real. It is a mask. It is a costume. It is a strategy. The person you see in private, the one who hurts you, that is who they really are. And you do not have to live with that just because other people think they are great. You deserve to be treated well both in public and in private. Not one or the other. Both. Now, let me ask you something, and I want you to really think about your answer. When was the last time this person gave you a real apology? Not a fake one, not one with excuses attached to it, but a real, sincere, I am sorry, I was wrong, I will do better kind of apology.
Take your time. Think about it.
because I am willing to bet that either they have never apologized at all, or every apology they have given you was complete garbage. And that right there tells you everything you need to know about who they are. Real people make mistakes. We all do. But real people also take responsibility when they hurt someone. They feel bad about it. They apologize sincerely. And then they change their behavior. But evil people? They skip all of that. They either act like they did nothing wrong, or they give you one of those apologies that is not really an apology at all. You know the ones I am talking about. I am sorry you feel that way. That is not an apology. That is them telling you that your feelings are the problem, not their actions. I'm sorry, but you made me do it. That is not an apology. That is them blaming you for what they did to you. I am sorry, can we just move on now? That is not an apology. That is them trying to shut you up so they do not have to deal with what they did. None of these are real apologies. They are manipulation dressed up as apologies. And here is another thing they do. They turn their apologies into attacks. You tell them they hurt you, and somehow by the end of the conversation, you are the one apologizing to them. You end up comforting them. You end up feeling bad for bringing it up. How does that even happen? It happens because they are skilled at flipping everything around. They play the victim so well that you forget you were the one who got hurt in the first place. And let me tell you when they do apologize. Only when they need something from you. Only when other people are watching. Only when it benefits them in some way. You will never get an apology just because they genuinely feel bad. You will only get one when it serves their purpose. And here is how you know their apologies mean absolutely nothing. They repeat the same behavior over and over again. They hurt you. They apologize. Then they do the exact same thing again next week.
And again. And again.
Because they were never sorry in the first place. They were just saying words to get you to calm down and stick around. Let me give you a real example that probably sounds familiar. They scream at you. They say terrible things. You are hurt. You are upset. Maybe you cry. Maybe you shut down. Then later they come to you and say, I am sorry I got upset, but you know how you push my buttons. Do you see what just happened there? They apologized for getting upset, not for screaming at you, and they blamed you for it. They made it your fault that they could not control themselves. That is evil. That is manipulation. That is not an apology. And here is the thing about people who never apologize sincerely. It shows they have no remorse, no empathy, no intention of changing. They do not care that they hurt you. They do not feel bad about it. And they are going to keep doing it because in their mind, they did nothing wrong. It is always someone else's fault. It is always the situation. It is always something outside of them, never their own choices. And this creates a cycle that will destroy you if you let it. They hurt you. They give a fake apology. You accept it because you want peace. And then they hurt you again.
Over and over.
And each time you lose a little more of yourself. You lose your boundaries. You lose your self-respect. You lose your ability to stand up for yourself. Because you keep accepting apologies that mean nothing. So here is what you have to do. And this is not easy, but it is necessary. Stop accepting their apologies. I do not care how nice the words sound. I do not care if they cry or beg. Stop accepting words without changed behavior. Tell them that you do not want to hear sorry anymore. You want to see different actions. You want to see proof that they actually care. And if they cannot give you that, if they get angry that you are requiring real change, then you need to prepare to walk away. Because someone who refuses to take real responsibility for their actions will never treat you right.
Never.
They are showing you exactly who they are. Believe them and protect yourself accordingly.
So now you know.
5 clear signs that someone close to you is evil. They turn your words into weapons. They celebrate when you lose. They cut you off from everyone who loves you. They are 2 completely different people depending on who is watching. And they never truly apologize for the damage they cause. If even one of these signs matches someone in your life, you need to take action today.
Not tomorrow.
Not next week.
Today.
Because evil people are counting on you to ignore what you now know. They are betting that you will give them one more chance, make one more excuse, believe one more lie. And I need you to understand how painful it is to accept that someone close to you is evil. I know it hurts. I know it feels impossible. But recognizing these signs does not make you weak. It makes you smart. It makes you aware. It makes you powerful. And protecting yourself is not mean. It is not selfish. It is absolutely necessary. Your peace depends on it. Your mental health depends on it. Your entire future depends on it. So create distance. Set boundaries. Cut them off if you have to. Do whatever it takes to remove this person from your inner circle. And when they try to come back, and they will try with fake changes and guilt trips and sob stories, remember everything you learned here. Remember who they really are. And stand firm. Because here is the truth that will set you free. Life gets so much better when evil people are gone. So much better. You will breathe easier. You will smile more. You will feel like yourself again. You deserve relationships with good people.
Real people.
People who protect you instead of using you. Now, if this video helped you see clearly, do 2 things for me. Hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss content that protects you. And share this video with someone who needs it, because evil people thrive in silence. The more people who know these signs, the less power evil people have. And one more thing. That video popping up on your screen right now, the algorithm picked it specifically for you based on everything you just watched. It knows exactly what you need to see next. So click on it.
Keep learning.
Keep protecting yourself. You now have the knowledge and the power to protect yourself. Use it. Your life literally depends on it.